Okay. So you're talking about strings today, and
Okay.
strings are text, right? And we give in quotation. That's what we learn. Correct?
Mm.
Your quotation can be single or double. So I can say a string one equal to hello. I can say string two equal to um, hi there, right? Both are valid ways of declaring a string. Okay, you can say
Mm.
single quotation or double quotation. Absolutely no difference between them. Only thing
Yeah.
is, whatever you start with, same thing you have to end with. Okay,
Mm.
you can also use triple quotation.
Okay.
Okay, you can also use double triple quotation. Okay,
Okay.
the difference between, see, there's no difference between these two. There is no difference
Mm-hmm.
between these two triple quotes, but there is a difference between this and this. Difference is here you can write a multi-line text. Okay, how are you, where are you, and here you can say I'm fine, I am here, where, how are you, whatever, right? Now
Okay.
when you go and print string 4, okay, you will get the
Mm.
entire text here. Oops, I'm just running the wrong file. So see, I'll say it's str4. Str4 is I'm
Mm.
fine, I'm here, how are you? Okay.
Yeah.
If you have multi-line text, then you have to use triple quote. Okay.
Okay.
If you have a single line, I mean, triple line quote can be used for single line and multiple line, doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
But using single and double quote, you can only use
For a single line.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's how it works. Okay. Um, Now let's say um, you want to add two string. Okay, so I can say print str1 plus str2. Okay, and when you run it, you get combined hello, hi there. So hello, hi
Okay.
there has got combined together.
Mm.
Okay, add, when you say add, it will add two numbers basically, and sorry, it'll add two strings basically. It'll concatenate, put them together.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how this works. You can multiply also. So print str1 into 3. When you say into 3, it multiplies into 3,
Mm. Okay. Hello. Hello. Mm.
right?
Mm.
Yeah. So hello, 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 you get 3 times. Okay. Um, okay. Um, yes. So you can also perform loop. So for I in, if I say str1, okay. So see, we were saying for I in range, and range is used to generate numbers. So here I'm saying for I in str1, and str1 is generating alphabets, right?
Okay. Mm.
So what happened here, like, um, str is generating alphabet. So if I print I, okay, I will get the values from str1, which is HELLO. See that? So in one iteration, it will take H. Second iteration, it takes E. Then third. So this will run same number of times as number of characters you have in this. So if
Okay.
you have 5 characters, it's going to run 5 times. If you had 8 characters, it would have run 8 times.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So this is how, you know, this you can use for loop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Apart from that, okay, what we need to also understand is how to access these members. Okay. So if you have to access these values from this text. So see, by default, when you say print str1, you get hello, right? But I don't want complete hello. I want, let's say, H only. Okay. I want only H, I want only E, right?
Hmm.
So how do I do that? Now the counting in Python starts from 0. Okay. Counting
Hmm.
in Python starts from 0. So what is the position of this value here?
0,
0. This is 1,
1.
right? So if I want E, I will say str1 of 1. So when I say str1 of 1, you get E. str1 of 0 will give you capital H. str1 of 2 will give you third element, which is the small l, right?
Hmm.
So this is how you can access each member of a string.
Okay.
Okay. But you can't edit. I mean to say, I cannot say str1 of 1 equal to B.
Okay.
I cannot say that. Okay.
Hmm.
str1 of str of 1 equal to B, I cannot say. Okay. Now when I run it, okay, it'll give error because editing is not possible. You can't edit it. I can
Hmm.
overwrite. Okay, but I can't
Yeah.
edit. What I'm trying to do is I'm saying that rest everything should be as it is, but second letter should become B.
Okay.
Okay, which is not possible, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So I have to comment it out because this will throw error, right? Um, a string also has negative indexing. Okay. Now, what is negative indexing is that from backward to forward.
Okay.
Okay. So, for example, you have hello here, right? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the
Hmm.
index of H is 0, index of E is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now,
Yeah.
same way it goes from backward. So index of O is of course 4 and
Hmm.
also 0, -1.
-1.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So if I say here print str1 of 4, what do you get? O, right?
Hmm.
And okay, you can also say here str1 of -1. So you have backward indexing which starts from behind. Okay,
Okay.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. And from this side, it is -1, -2,
-1.
-3, -4, -5, -6, so on.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, here itself, if I have to give the first member, okay, so it is
Hmm.
str1 of 0, right? And
Hmm.
str1 of, so there are 5 elements, right? So -5 will also be capital H.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is how, mm, the indexing happens. Now this indexing is like one way, in the sense like only one character you get at a time. But let's say if I want to um, access multiple values, let's say, okay, not just one, I want multiple values, okay. I want, let's say, first three characters. So how do I get first three characters, right? So to get first three characters, I have to start from, okay, 0, right? 0 is the first character, right? Okay, so 0, then um, um, the second one would be what? 1, and the third one would be 2, right? So we want 0, 1, and 2. So how do we get is, you say print and you say str1 of, okay, you say 0 colon, from 0 up to, okay. Now I want 0, 1, and 2, right? Starting is always including, ending is always excluding. The concept which we use in range is a concept that is across Python. Okay, so even if you want to do for here indexing also, if you want 2, you have to go and say 3. Okay, if you want to, you have to say 3 here. Now str1 of 0 to 3 will give you first 3 character.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now let's say now let's say I want from backward last 3 characters. Then what should I do? I want last 3 characters.
It's like -1, -2, -3.
So using colon?
-1 to -3.
-1 to -3. Okay, let me put that way. Now you see, you get nothing here. Now we go from lower to higher, isn't it?
Yeah, so okay.
So between -1 and -3, which is lower, which is higher? I'm not able to hear you. Your voice.
I'm not able to hear your voice. Hello?
Okay. Just a second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I said between -1 and -3, which is lower value?
-3.
-3, right? So we always go from lower to higher, right? Isn't it? 1 to 2,
Yeah.
like, right? So it should be -3 to
-1.
-1. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
You got only LL. You don't get O here. Why is that? It's because, see, what did we say? Starting value is always including and ending is up to. So when you say -3, it will start from -3, so L. But when you say -1, then it will not go up to -1. It will stop at -2 only, right?
Okay.
Right?
So,
Yes. So, okay, what it says is, if you don't, okay, if you don't give me the character at the end, I know you are going up to the last character. If you don't give me a character in the beginning, I know that you are starting from beginning.
mm,
Okay. So now when you run it, so see, you get the values here.
okay.
Okay. So this is how you can, go through each values here.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. So this is about accessing members, and see, this concept is important because same concept we will use in list and other like NumPy pandas also. Okay. Same concept we will use there. Okay. Concept
mm,
remains the same.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Now coming to there are some functions, right? Some methods. Okay. So we said that string is a class, right? And when you talk about class will have some properties, some functions, some variables. Okay. And these
Mm,
functions and variables, okay, are part of the class, indicating that okay, every object of class string will have access to these methods and variables. Okay.
okay.
So let's say str1, I'm using str1 only. So when you say str1 dot, you see all these are methods. Okay.
Okay.
All these are methods. I'm going to do most of them, and some of these I'll leave it to you to practice. Okay. Let's quickly go step by step. Okay.
Mm,
So, okay, let me write str1 again, equal to hello, how are you? Okay.
mm,
Now, so there are some functions with ease. Okay. So when I say print str1 dot is, okay, so is alum, is digit, is lower, is alpha, is space, is upper, is title. Okay, these are
mm,
okay functions. Okay, we call them as methods actually. Okay, functions in a class, functions which are part of a class are called methods. They are exactly like functions. Okay, but only difference is they are part of a class. That means, see, when we called print or input or integer, okay, we never had to call any class. They're all independent functions. They're all independent
mm,
functions, could be called by anyone, right?
okay.
But when you talk about these functions, alnum is digit, these functions are part of your class string. So only strings can call these functions. These are available only to string. So that's why we call
Okay.
them as methods, not functions. Functions are independent, anybody can call it. These are your functions in class string, only string object can call them. That's why we say,
Okay.
okay, we say that, these are your methods. Okay, so that's why you see it's called M here. You see all M. M
Mm.
stands for methods. Okay.
Mm.
So methods are functions, but which are part of a class, not independent functions. You cannot call them independently. So I cannot convert
Okay.
anything into these functions. So example is al now is going to check only your string. So is your string value alphanumeric? Okay. So now you tell me,
Mm.
is string one alphanumeric? Alphanumeric means it can have alphabets or numbers. Need not be both. Either or both
Okay.
is fine. So what do
Yeah,
you
it
think?
contains.
Sorry?
It is. It
No,
contains
it is.
alphabets, right?
Okay. So it is not. Okay. Space is not
Mm.
an alphabet, right? How many alphabets do you have?
Oh, okay, fine. Okay.
Right? You have only A to Z alphabets, right?
Mm.
Space is not your alphabet. So you will not have space as an alphabet here. Okay. So
Okay.
that's why is al now is going to be false. Now all is functions either will give you true or false, nothing else. Either true or
Okay.
false. Okay. So hello, how are you? It's like it has text as well as space, so that's why is al num is false. Now you have so let's say I want to input some number. I want to say num1 equal to input enter a number, right? So when we do that, we generally put int here, right? We want to convert into integer, so I
Mm.
say int. Now the problem here is, okay, let me try to print num1. Now problem is when you run it, and when instead of number I enter, let's say 50, 5t. T is not a number, isn't it? So your
Yeah.
program will end giving you error,
Mm.
right? So obviously we don't want error to happen. So in such case, what you can do is before you convert into integer, okay, you
Mm.
can check if, okay, if num1 dot is digit. If
Mm.
num1 dot is digit is true, okay, you can say is digit is, if it is true, then only you will convert int of num1, and maybe you know what, you can print it also.
Okay.
Else what happens is, okay, you will say invalid number. Okay, so now when you run it, okay, enter, I say 5. Now is digit became true, and here it is converting into integer and printing as 5. But now
Mm.
if I run here and enter same thing, 8t, t is, so it's giving a,
Invalid
so you are
number.
not getting error, you are able to handle the error basically.
Yeah.
Okay, you are able to handle the error. That's what it
Mm.
means. Okay, so this is digit. Apart from that, you have many other things. Let's say you want to check if value is space or not, right? So I give str2 equal to empty space, right? And I can say print, okay, str2 dot is space. Okay, if it is space, it will be true. Okay, this is previous one, so it is true because it is space here,
Mm.
right? You can give any number of space, so you can check if it is space, it has some value. Okay, so some value you can check alphanumeric. Okay, you can check if it is alphabet or numeric, things like that. Okay, so these are
Mm.
your is. Okay, there's a couple of more is which I want to talk about. So you have is lower, is upper.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to check if the input is lowercase or uppercase, you can check that with is lower, is upper. With
Mm.
is lower or is upper, you can check if the input values are lowercase
Yeah.
or uppercase.
Oh, okay. Like giving the lowercase or the uppercase, it shows like true or false, right? For the
Right.
operator. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So named str2 dot is lower. Okay. Print str2 dot is upper. Okay. You can check them. What I'll do is for now I'll move them away. Okay. So now coming back to this. Okay. Okay. So now we have another say string called hello. Hi there. I can convert it into lowercase or uppercase title case. Okay, I can say str3 dot lower. Okay, print str3 dot upper. Print str3 dot title maybe. You see? Now when
Mm.
you run this, lowercase will convert everything into lowercase.
Mm.
Okay, uppercase will convert everything into uppercase. Title case will convert everything into title case. So title case
Title.
is like
Mm.
first character of
Letter.
every word is capital and rest is
Capital.
small.
Yeah.
Okay. First character of every word is capital and rest is small.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So this is for this. Yes. Now there are a few more important ones which I want to talk about. Okay.
Mm.
So let's say you have hello had there, right? Now I want to
Mm.
replace H with ABC, let's say. So I can
Yeah.
say str4 equal to str3 dot, okay, you have replace. So replace has old value, new value and count. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
old value is capital H. You can give any sequence, not only character. You can give multiple characters also. So I want to
Mm.
replace H with ABC. I want to replace all. So now when I print str4, okay, you see that it has replaced H with ABC.
Mm.
Right? It has two H. I want to replace only one occurrence. So I will say only comma 1. Now when I say only 1, so see only first H got replaced.
Okay.
Second H did not get replaced. That's what 1 means.
Yeah.
If I do small h, nothing will happen.
Mm. Because I will. Oh.
Right? Because see,
Easy.
this is capital H there, right? Capital
Oh,
H is there
one
in
H
the
is
string.
there
And
in there, huh? Yeah.
we're passing small yes.
Mm.
So obviously they are not same here.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So there are a few more stuff. You have here um, split. Okay. Now
Mm.
I'm going to say same thing. Instead of replace, I'll say split. Now when I say split, you see it the sentence got split into words. At the blank
Mm.
space, it actually split it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm. the blank space. Okay.
right?
Hmm.
So what is happening here?
Just a space is coming between those
Correct,
words.
correct. Now let's say I don't want to split on space. I want to split on, let's say, h. So you can pass the value h here. Okay. Or is there
Hmm.
anything else here? E maybe. Let's do with E better.
Okay.
So small e. So see, H is the splitter. So H became one word.
Hmm.
LLOHITH became another word. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then this R is another word. And here you have blank here. So there are so many words that got created. Now here I'm saying split it on. Okay. Generally, when you read text, right, sometimes there could be semicolon, comma as splitter. You can use split to split on the basis of a special character.
Okay.
Right?
Like, why these, those inverted commas are coming in that way?
So, so this is called list format. This is our next topic. Okay, so ignore that for a moment.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk about it in the next. That's the very next topic list.
Okay.
Okay, so ignore that for a moment. Okay, so you have a list with these functionalities. Great. Now I want to join them together. So opposite of split is join. So when you split, you get output in terms of list. So when you try to join them, the output should also be given in the list. And we'll see and after some time, maybe not today, next lesson we'll see what lists are.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So now I want to join, right? So to join, I will say str5 equal to str, okay, 4. No, str4 is a list, right? I want to join, so I'll put blank string. I'll put blank string. Then say
Hmm.
dot. Then say join. Okay. And here I will pass str4. And I'm going to print str5.
Okay.
str5, right? Not 4. Okay. So it got joined here. HLLOTHRE. Okay, everything got joined here. This is what we wanted, right? This is what happened.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, and you can say that. Okay, so here you have given nothing, so nothing is in there between. If you give a space, it will join with space. So you'll have H space LLO. It'll add space between different words that it is joining. Okay, you can give. We have broken on small e, right? So we'll give on small e. So we are saying that join, but add small in between. So you get hello, hi there.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Right? Okay.
Hmm.
So this is how you can split and join. You can find, you can search. Okay, search and find we have not done. You can replace and you can search also. So I can say is hi print hi text in str3. Is it there in str3? Yes, it is there, right? The hi.
Hmm.
So you get true,
It is there, yeah. Hmm.
right? You can say str3 dot find. You want to find something, you want to find hi. So you say print Okay, so say it says that high is there and the position of high is 6. High
Okay.
is at 6th position, the first matching
Okay.
character. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth matching character.
Oh, you are also counting the space.
Of course, that is also part of it. Why
Okay.
should space be treated differently? No, there's no difference between space or comma or full stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is
Hmm.
find, and the last one is search. Okay. So you want to say str3 dot, okay, search is same as find. Okay,
Hmm.
so yes, count what? Count E. I want to count E. Okay, and count E, not 3, E, and let me print it. Now what do you get here? 3. 3 means there are 3 E's, 1, 2 and 3.
Okay.
You see that?
Hmm.
That's why you're getting 3 E's.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is it about strings. So these are how you manipulate and you work with strings. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to upload this and also give you some assignment to work on, about 6 questions.
Okay.
Okay. And then, yeah. Right?
Hmm.
Okay. So we'll stop here for today.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll update it there so you'll have them.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So to run from command prompt, you have to open command prompt. Okay. And 2 things have to check. I mean, one thing you have to check, that is if your Python file path is added to environment class path or not. Okay, so when you install Python, there's an option there in the very first screen, add to class path. If you have checked that, then it is added to class path. You can run Python program from any folder. If it is not added, then you will have to go to the location where your path is added. Okay, so in my case, Python is added in the class path, so I can run Python from anywhere. So I'll say Python space, and you, oops, sorry. Sorry, this is not what I wanted. Okay, CLS. Okay, so you say Python space. Now I'll go and copy the path of my file. So my Python, my Python file is pasted here. So C users HP PyCharm projects PR1, and inside that I have P2. Okay,
Hmm.
pt.py. This is my file name. So you have to give Python file name, and you have to python.exe and your program program name.py, right? So Python
Hmm.
space your program name with its path, and you hit enter. Your program will get executed on command prompt only. So
Okay.
mostly on the servers, this is how we do. We write a program, we take it there, our file, and then we simply go to command prompt and run it. Python has to be installed there. That's the condition. Python has to
Oh,
be installed, and that's it. Just go and run the command.
okay.
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 Sure. Then